Good hello, and welcome back to our Mass Effect playthrough. Where we left off last time, we'd just gone and gotten ourselves our new ship, the Normandy, which technically also our old ship, we're just in command now. And we checked out the galaxy map where we saw some of the new content added through these mods, and I think we'll begin this episode off by looking at the codex that we didn't see last session. So, let's start. We have non-council races.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176. An attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. In 2178, the Alliance retaliated with a crushing assault on the moon of Torfin, long used as a staging base by Batarian-backed criminals. In the aftermath, the Batarians retreated into their own systems and are now rarely seen in Citadel space.
Okay. That's them. We've got
The Citadel space is an unofficial term referring to any region of space controlled by a species that acknowledges the authority of the Citadel Council. At first glance, it appears this territory encompasses most of the galaxy. In reality, however, less than 1% of the stars have been explored. Even Mass Effect FTL drive is slow relative to the volume of the galaxy. Empty space and systems without suitable drive discharge sites are barriers to exploration. Only the mass relays allow ships to jump hundreds of light years in an instant, the key to expanding across an otherwise impassable galaxy. Whenever a new relay is activated, the destination system is rapidly developed. From that hub, FTL drive is used to expand to nearby star clusters. The result is a number of densely developed clusters, thinly spread across the vast expanse of space, connected by the mass relay network.
Okay.
Pharos is a habitable world in the Attican Beta cluster. Two-thirds of the habitable surface is covered with the ruins of a crumbling Prothean megatropolis. In the millennia since the Prothean extinction, the ruins have been repeatedly picked over by looters many times. Pharos was considered a poor prospect for colonization, as little open ground remains for agriculture. The only sizable freshwater sources are the poles, which are tapped by the decaying Prothean aqueduct systems. The dead cities, while in good condition considering their antiquity, are of uncertain stability. Ground level is congested by a dozen meters of fallen debris, and the air is fouled by dust. In 2178, the Human Exogeny Corporation announced its intention to place a permanent colony on Pharos to thoroughly explore the ruins. The pioneer settlement was placed on the upper levels of several intact skyscrapers, using the surviving Prothean aqueducts and rooftop hydroponic gardens to support the population.
Okay.
Noveria is a cool, rocky world with most of its hydrosphere locked up in massive glaciers. A privately chartered colony world, the planet is owned by the Noveria Development Corporation Holding Company. The NDC is funded by investment capital from 24 high-technology development firms and administrated by an executive board representing their interests. The investors built remote hot labs in isolated locations across Noveria's surface. These facilities are used for research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere, as Noveria is technically not part of Citadel space and therefore exempt from Council law. By special arrangement, Citadel's special tactics and reconnaissance agents have been granted extraterritorial privileges, but it remains to be seen how committed the executive board is to that principle. Given its unique situation, It is understandable that Noveria is often implicated in all manner of wild conspiracy theories.
Uncharted worlds.
There are between 2 and 400 billion stars in the galaxy, and less than 1% of them have ever been visited or had their systems properly surveyed. Humanity's early expansion into the Attican Traverse was haphazard, a desperate race to claim habitable planets where populations can be economically settled. Ignored in the wake of this land grab were thousands of less hospitable worlds, each potentially rich with industrial resources. The wealth of entire solar systems lies untapped, waiting for corporate survey teams or independent pioneers to discover and exploit them. However, this is not an easy task. In addition to the environmental hazards, the fact that uncharted worlds are largely ignored makes them popular bases for criminals, revolutionaries, cults, and others who wish to remain unnoticed by galactic society.
Okay. Is that all of it? No, we've also got ships and vehicles.
Faster-than-light drives use element zero cores to reduce the mass of the ship, allowing higher rates of acceleration. This effectively raises the speed of light within the mass effect field, allowing high-speed travel with negligible relativistic time dilation effects. Starships still require conventional thrusters, chemical rockets, commercial fusion torch, economy ion engine, or military anti-proton drive, in addition to the FTL drive core. With only a core, a ship has no motive power. The amount of ESO and power required for a drive increases exponentially to the mass being moved and the degree it is being lightened. Very massive ships or very high speeds are prohibitively expensive. If the field collapses while the ship is moving at faster than light speed, the effects are catastrophic. The ship is snapped back to sublight velocity, the enormous excess energy shed in the form of lethal Cherenkov radiation.
That's... right.
Larger warships are generally classified in one of four weights. Frigates are small, fast ships used for scouting and screening of larger vessels. Frigates often operate in wolf-pack flotillas. Cruisers are middleweight combatants, faster than dreadnoughts and more heavily armed than frigates. Cruisers are the standard patrol unit and often lead frigate flotillas. Dreadnoughts are kilometer-long capital ships mounting heavy, long-range firepower. They are only deployed for the most vital missions. Carriers are dreadnought-sized vessels that also carry large numbers of fighters. Smaller vessels are almost exclusively used in a support role to the warships during combat. Fighters are one-man craft used to perform close-range attacks on enemy ships. Interceptors are one-man craft optimized for destroying opposing fighters.
Okay.
The Normandy is a prototype starship developed by the Human Systems Alliance with the assistance of the Citadel Council. It is optimized for scouting and reconnaissance missions in unstable regions using state-of-the-art stealth technology. For most ships, the heat generated through standard operations is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, is able to temporarily sink this heat within the hull. Combined with refrigeration of the exterior hull, the ship can travel undetected for hours or drift passively for days of covert observation. This is not without risk. The stored heat must eventually be radiated, or it will build to levels capable of cooking the crew alive. Another component of the stealth system is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core twice the standard size. The Tantalus drive generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into, allowing it to move without the use of heat-emitting thrusters.
And finally, the Mako.
The Mako infantry fighting vehicle was designed for the System Alliance's frigates. Though the interior is cramped, an M35 is small enough to be carried in the cargo bay and easily deployed on virtually any world. With its turreted 155mm mass accelerator and coaxially mounted machine gun, the Mako can provide a fire team with weapon support as well as mobility. Since Alliance Marines may be required to fight on any world, the Mako is environmentally sealed and equipped with microthrusters for use on low-gravity planetoids. The Mako is powered by a sealed hydrogen-oxygen fuel cell and includes a small Element Zero core. While not large enough to nullify the vehicle's mass, the core can reduce it enough to be safely airdropped. When used in conjunction with thrusters, it also allows the Mako to extricate itself from difficult terrain.
Okay. Oh, there is more.
Biotics is the
We
ability.
learned biotics
An
last
artificial
time.
intelligence is a self-aware computing system capable of learning and independent decision-making. Creation of a conscious AI requires adaptive code, a slow, expensive education, and a specialized quantum computer called a blue box. An AI cannot be transmitted across a communication channel or computer network. Without its blue box, an AI is no more than data files. Loading these files into a new blue box will create a new personality, as variations in the quantum hardware and runtime results create unpredictable variations. The Geths serve as a cautionary tale against the dangers of rogue AI, and in Citadel space, they are technically illegal. Advocacy groups argue, however, that an AI is a living, conscious entity, deserving the same rights as organics. They argue that continued use of the term artificial is institutionalized racism on the part of organic life. The term synthetic is considered the politically correct alternative.
Fair enough. Okay, there we go. That is all of our codex sorted. Okay, so we're going to head off. We're going to see if we can find the Marines that Kahoku was missing, because they're also in the Artemis Tau cluster, which is where this daughter of Benezia is. And so we're going to look for the Marines and continue at the same time look for her, because we're knocking out both in one go. So we'll start with this spot where he said his Marines went missing. We're going to check the asteroid belt. Nothing there. Can we scan these planets? Not that one. Not that one. Check this asteroid belt. Scan this planet. Ah, there we go. We can scan that one. And come around a bit further. Scan this planet. Okay. And come a bit further still. And it doesn't look like there's anything in this asteroid belt, so we'll finish
Commander,
by
I'm picking up a
landing.
signal from the planet's surface. It looks like an automated distress beacon.
Yes, well, this is where we were told to go to find it. Okay, so with us, I think we're going to take Caden and... You know what? Tally's new. Let's bring her with Caden. Actually, I've got no combat ability, so instead we're going to bring Garrus with Caden. No, let's bring Rex. Rex is a good choice. Meteors. Okay. So, one of the mods we've got marks off these deposits, which is going to speed things up tremendously. So let's go a circuit, almost a figure 8. We'll start there and then head around like that. That's interesting. Wonder what that is. Through most of this planetary stuff, I am just going to speed it up, and you're going to see any of the important bits. That's just a broken machine. Okay. Yeah, through most of it, I'm just going to speed it up so that you only see the important bits rather than all of the driving. As I know, this isn't the most entertaining of things to watch necessarily. What? Okay, what you're seeing here is me increasing Caden's abilities here, because I didn't have enough electronic skill, so I'm glad I brought him with me in this case. However, I would prefer that he focus on a bit of barrier at the moment. No, barriers. Let's have him get lift as soon as possible. With Rex, we want him to get carnage from the shotguns, and we want him to have advanced shield boost before getting some more warp, so we can unlock throw. Put 1 point into throw, and there we go. Okay, let's continue on to the next site, and we'll be back there. On this one you might see a bit more of the journey, however, just because this is the anomaly we were headed to, the signal with the missing Marines, so we're just going to drive there as we can. Now you'll notice there is a bit of a difference between this Mako and the one that is in the Legendary Edition, in that this one does not have rear thrusters in order to speed it up. It also drives a little bit slower in general, and its turning is also slower. That said, I like the gravity system that this has better, because it means you can do interesting things with the upward thrusting. Maybe there's a way I can mix the two of them together, but for now... hello, there is a threshold. Now, I do not remember how these work back in the original... that's how they work. Where is it coming up? Whoa, right there. G. Okay. Where the heck is it? Die, Threshermore, die! I have no idea where it's appearing. This is both more terrifying and easier, even though it's got a lot more health than the Legendary Edition one. But it's more terrifying not knowing where it's going to be. It is a little bit easier because it seems to miss a lot easier with its shots. However, it seems to have an absolute ton of health comparatively. There. You're nearly down. Whoa, that was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. Okay, where are you next? Right there. Got you! I think. Not certain. Okay. Yeah, it's gone from the mini-map now. Ooh, very terrifying to take on a Threshermore in this. Good to know.
Alliance soldiers. Looks like they were lured here by the distress beacon.
Okay, good. And now the final stop on this map here. Yes, we do need to go tell him what happened here. Ooh. Right. I might see if I can upgrade the Mako in between episodes here, just so that I can move a bit faster here. Maybe there's a mod I can add in that'll let me buy upgrades for it. Otherwise I might just go into the code and increase its movement speed. I might also... yeah. I think that's the major thing we're going to look at. I don't think I can add rear thrusters like they're in the Legendary. I think that's beyond my programming ability. But in the very least, I'd like to speed it up a little bit. And fix up the turning to be a little bit nicer. Other than that, the gravity is much nicer with this version, in my opinion. Okay, back to the Normandy. Now we'll look in another planet for this doctor, who happens to be Nazia's daughter. Okay. Okay, we'll check, I guess it's got to be one of these. We'll try going clockwise. We'll go Macedon next, see if we can find this doctor. Sorry, Doctor. Okay. On this planet, I guess we'll take Caden again after we check the asteroid belt. There's an asteroid there. planets. Okay, and check that one. And check this one. Okay, we'll take Caden and Rex again. I think they're a good team to take with me to find this Sari. Because I don't have the electronics required to get into that stuff myself, so I'll take Caden for that. Okay, so we're going to do a loop like this, and I'll come back with this once we've reached that anomaly, but we'll cut through the rest of it for you, so that you don't have to sit there watching it. It's off in this direction, yes it is. Continue on this way, looking for a time to shine, time to shine. Gonna find our way to the little bit of mineral deposits, where we'll mine it all up for our Mako, to gain more progress towards yet another day down, another one coming down, another mineral deposit sorted right about now, and now we're heading up towards the anomaly. We're heading up there for now. Welcome back again. There's nothing here. Nothing at this anomaly. Okay. Recover. Matriarch writings. Okay. Back in the Mako. I guess we'll bring you back again when we reach that stronghold. Complete the quest that has taken so much time out of the rest of the game that's a little more fun than driving around. But we're a completionist, and completionists must complete the game. Okay. Getting that mineral deposit seems to have leveled us up, so we're going to go our last two into Charm, then we'll do our last two in Intimidate before heading up the decryption and electronics a lot more. Okay, and we'll head off to this stronghold. Right. Okay. There seems to be a lot of red dots on the map there, so we're going to bring this up just in case, and we're going to take on this base here. We're going to make a quick save so we don't go all the way back if we screw up, but we're going to start taking on all of these guys. Oh, they are dropping the shields of the Mako a lot faster than I thought they would. Right, one down. Okay. Get rid of these snipers first if we can. Right, good. Another one. Gee, they can take a beating, these pirates. Right, we're going to stay down below the ridge for a bit. Well, shoot, no we're not. We're going to just run at them! Okay, I forgot that element of things. Over behind the ridge. We are playing on insanity, and I forgot that the aiming is not the most accurate. Right, I think we're going to have to take some of these on foot. Oh, I just fell down here. Is there any way up there? Oh, piss. Can we head up here? Yes, we can. Not quite. Okay. Oh, I forgot the hazard part of this world. Where's the Mako? Get in the Mako. Right. I forgot about this world's hazards. That could have been bad. Right, so we're going to have to take all of these on in the Mako because this world has some severe hazards and it doesn't aim well enough. Okay, that was very dangerous what we did before, getting out like that. We're going to there we go, that's all of those guys wiped out. The Mako's shields recharge far too slowly to be of any real use. So we're going to head inside the facility now.
Now it gets fun.
Go, go, go! Hold the line!
Okay, right there. That didn't work.
Go, go, go!
You could throw him, please.
Shields disabled.
Go, go, go! I will destroy you!
Okay, Rex, you're going to hit him with a warp while Caden disables his
Go,
gun.
go, go!
I'm going to get back here, deal with this. Yep, there we go. We got rid of that Turian. Rex, I need you to heal up, buddy. There we go.
Hold the line.
Yeah.
I've lost shields. Hold the line.
I need that. And then I'm going to... I want you to overload their weapons. There we go. That was me overloading their weapons, actually. And then I'm going to hit you with a shield overload. Did that work? No, I don't think it did.
I need
Rex
a target.
and Caden.
Hold the line. Enemies everywhere. Hold the line.
I'm on it.
Rex, if you could, let's take out these easier pirates first. So let's have you warp and shoot. I will do that.
Hold the line. I've lost shields. I'm on it.
Okay. Rex, I need you to push that person who's getting awfully close right now.
Hold the line.
I'm gonna push them.
I'm on it.
Rex, if you could hit maybe that sniper with a carnage, that would be nice. Watch my shields. Caden, I need you to take cover, buddy.
Not in my line of sight.
Right, fine. Not in your line of sight? Well then, I will deal with it. Caden, you idiot. You're down because you're not getting into cover. There's nothing I can do for you. Bye, Caden.
Can't get a clear shot.
You must die.
Well, now we've lost those two heavy hitters. This is down to us.
I've lost shields. I've lost shields.
Oh, that was close. Okay. Right. I need this because I need to... Did you just heal?
I will destroy you.
Locked and loaded.
Okay.
I'm on.
Ow! How did you shoot me through the wall? I'm behind cover. Okay. Whew. Take out the sniper. Take out the sniper. Nope. Missed it. Hit the Krogan. Hit the Krogan. That's not counting for some reason. I haven't put any points into getting myself Unity yet, so I can't get my team back up.
I will destroy you!
Come on now.
I'm on it.
You must die! Hold the line! I've lost shields!
Okay. Had to do it that way because they wouldn't get out of cover without me doing it. Okay. Assassination shot. Now stick your head out.
Go, go, go!
Okay. Okay, you...
I've lost shields!
that's not recharged yet, so we're just gonna have to wait for the shields here. This is not the most interesting of combat situations. I apologize to everyone because I can't think of another way to do this right now.
I'm on it.
Look, you stick your head round that corner, please.
I've lost shields!
I need to hit up that shielding again.
I'm on it!
I'm on it.
I will destroy you! Go, go, go! I will destroy
Did I kill
I've
you
lost
or did you
shields.
just fall over? I thought you were still alive.
Watch out.
I wish this would take cover where I want it to. There are some glitches with this game that make things more challenging.
I've lost shields! I will destroy you!
Yeah, you did just fall over. Right, so I need 3 good shots and my sniper rifle can't handle it. Did we get anything new we can actually equip to make this easier? Hammerhead rounds 3, no. What about our radioactive rounds? We can increase them at least. Okay. Let's see. Changing over those weapons probably isn't going to do anything. Damage protection, that's good. Hardening is against biotic and tech attack, so not the most useful thing right now. That would be good if you could actually dedicate a melee button, but you can't. So we won't bother with that. Explosives, no, high explosive is the only one we've got there. So we can't really make ourselves too much better, unfortunately. Need 3 good shots on you, and as long as you've got hardening, I'm not going to get... Let's aim for the Krogan first then. I don't know if they can friendly fire, but I'm gonna sit here and hope that they can. And I'm going to employ assassination shot.
I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
Okay, again, not the most interesting of combat here, but I do not have a lot of options. Right, I don't know how I'm going to get through this in any reasonable length of time. So this might end up being the entire episode at this rate. I wish I could say otherwise. But they just keep healing and redoing their shields, and I can't do enough damage with the weapons I currently have. I've put my points into trying to get myself better at charm and intimidate at the expense of absolutely everything else, especially combat. So, we're going to try make a run for the important stuff in the back.
Take him down, lock and load.
And we got hit by some biotics. That could be very bad. We're back up.
Enemy is everywhere!
And we get to heal. Good. Okay, so that was almost terrible. But I'm hoping this angle is better to shoot people from.
I'm on it.
Come on. I just want you to come into this room, you son of a bitch. See, you recharging your shields like that is what makes this not fair.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Right. Yes, I have, and I don't have a lot of options here.
Hold the line!
Damn you!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Got you! Son of a bitch! Right, let's try again. Yep, we overheat our gun. We don't have a lot of options here. Okay, let's try. Okay, is there anything in here we can get to help with this fight? Armor. That's okay. Assault rifle, better pistol, possibly armor, pistol, assault rifle. Okay, so not really. Kessler for nothing better than what I've got. Assault rifle. We're going to want to Avenger 3, I think, does a bit more damage. Okay, this is... yeah, that's what I thought. So this is going to be a tremendously challenging fight. Those of you watching this, I apologize tremendously. You... okay. No, 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 no. Get out of the way of that. You did not fall over when I did that. Not great. Okay, you need to get hit with that so that you can't hurt me right now. Thank you.
I've lost shields.
Oh, apparently you undid that very fast.
I'm on it.
Right, I might cut out some of this in-between bit to speed this combat up, where I'm just sitting and waiting for things to recharge. So if you're seeing it jump around a bit, that's what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here waiting for powers to recharge so that I can actually finish this fight. Because otherwise I'm going to die, and I'd rather not have any more deaths on my conscience. I really wish there was another sniper rifle in one of those crates. Because I've only got a Reaper 2.
I'm on it.
That didn't work.
I'm on it. I'm on it. You must die.
No, 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 no. Oh, good. You Asari slaver, get pushed over. Oh, you are immune to that for some reason.
I've lost shields.
Right, you are going to be the toughest to deal with because you've got barrier and seem to be immune to my biotics. Or I can make you piss off by hitting you with certain abilities.
I've lost shields.
Locked and loaded. I'm on it.
I've lost shields.
I will destroy you.
I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay. No, 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 no.
Locked and loaded.
Back over here.
I'm on it.
Now you're
I've lost
mine.
shields.
I will destroy you! I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm on it. Locked and loaded.
Got you. Right, just the Krogan and the Asari left, I think. Excellent. We're getting through this. This is a long fight. I'm going to put a timer up for how long this takes, because this is ridiculous. But we haven't died yet, somehow. Rogan, go away. Go away.
I'm on it.
Yes! Krogan down! Yes! Okay. One left. Okay, let's get this done. Just the Asari left. I can take you on. I know I can't push you over. That means I have to hit you with powerful hits. I'm down. I can't stay here. Can't stay here. Back behind cover. Biotics don't work on you, but I can take your shields down with a shield overload. Know that much.
I've lost shields.
Got you! That's what happens when you mess with a pissed off shepherd with no resources. That is probably the longest combat you'll ever experience in me playing this through, but we got there. Lack of resources, putting points in the wrong spots, and that's what you get. And we got finally some things that are useful to that. And not enough decryption anywhere. That's somewhat annoying. Do you have any points? Yes. Not enough to get me to decryption. I don't have any points though. So that's frustrating. Okay, you need a few in Battle Master. Pump that up, and I apparently... You discover evidence that the Asari leading these slavers and Nasana Dantius, an important ambassador on the Citadel, are sisters. You should return to the Presidium and confront Nasana with this. I don't know what that's about. I want to get into these, but I don't have enough points to do so, so that's frustrating. See, this is what happens when you put them in the wrong spots. We're going to need to increase all of our better abilities for this side of things. We're going to want throw and lift. Barrier is important. Electronics and decryption are important because we can't get into that yet. So we will come back here at a later time and get into those. For now, let's continue our search for this Asari before coming back here to grab the stuff that we can't currently get.